You're talking to her. The conversation is good, you think. But that insidious doubt, that gnawing uncertainty, is eating you alive. Is she just being friendly? Is she bored? Is she just a polite person? Or is she secretly, desperately hoping I have the courage to make a move? You are desperately searching for a sign, a clue, anything definitive to go on. But what if I told you to forget all the other subtle, ambiguous signs for a moment? What if there is one thing, a specific, predictable conversational pattern she will almost invariably engage in, that acts as a definitive, 99% accurate litmus test for her deep, genuine romantic interest? A pattern that isn't just a simple sign, but a profound subconscious confession of her attraction. Today, I am not giving you a long, confusing list of 20 maybes. I am giving you the one thing, the one conversational dynamic. When a woman does this while talking to you, it is no longer a question. She wants you badly. Understanding this pattern is the fundamental difference between fumbling in the dark, forever confused, and moving with the absolute, unshakable certainty of a king. And pay close attention, because the third part of this pattern is the subtle test that almost every single nice guy immediately and catastrophically fails. This, gentlemen, is the key. First, you have to understand a crucial concept. Most conversations, especially early on, are performances, and a woman, particularly with a man she might be attracted to, is wearing a conversational mask. She is being polite. She is being agreeable. She is being socially safe. Most men interact only with this superficial mask, and as a result, they never, ever see what's truly going on underneath. The man who creates powerful attraction, the man who just gets it, understands that her real interest isn't revealed in the topics you are discussing, the weather, your jobs, the latest TV show. It is revealed in the dance that is happening beneath the words, the structure, the dynamic. Is she testing you? Is she revealing parts of herself to you? Is she subconsciously seeking your validation and leadership? The one thing we are talking about today is that very dance. It is a three-step conversational pattern that I call the Qualification Dance. When she, consciously or subconsciously, initiates this specific dance with you, she is actively, profoundly trying to qualify you as a potential high-value partner, while simultaneously, and often without realizing it, revealing her own deep, burgeoning interest. Let's break down the 3 steps of this powerful tell. Step number 1. The deep probe. She's digging for your why. The dance begins the moment her questions to you shift from the superficial to the substantial. She stops asking logistical resume-style questions like, "What do you do?" or "Where are you from?" And she starts asking deep, probing, why-based questions. She begins to probe your motivations, your passions, your values, your character. The potent psychology. This is not idle chit-chat. This is deep reconnaissance. Her primal brain, the part of her that's actually making the decisions about attraction, is trying to answer critical, unspoken questions. Is this man ambitious? Does he have a purpose, a mission? What is the quality of his character? Is he just a surface-level, boring guy like all the others? Or does he possess intriguing depth? A woman is not deeply, intellectually curious about the inner world of a man in whom she has no potential romantic interest. Her deeper questions are a direct, undeniable sign of her deeper emotional investment and her desire to qualify you. Concrete examples. Surface question. What do you do for work? The deep probe. That's interesting. What's the one thing about your job that makes you feel truly alive, that makes you feel like you're making an impact? Surface question. What are your hobbies? The deep probe. You mentioned you like hobby. What is it about hobby that fascinates you so much? Why that out of everything else you could be doing? The bottom line. If her questions are designed to uncover your character, your passion, your why, not just your credentials, she is actively interested. That is step 1 of the dance. Step number 2, the strategic reveal. She opens the door to her inner world. After she probes you, and if she likes what she hears, if she feels a level of comfort and connection, she will almost always reciprocate with a strategic, personal, often subtle vulnerability of her own. This is not a massive trauma dump. It is a small, calculated, yet deeply significant reveal of her real, authentic self. The potent psychology. This is a profound trust test, a compliance test of your emotional strength. She is cracking open the heavily guarded door to her inner world, just a little, to see how you will react. Will you be dismissive? Will you get awkward and change the subject? Will you try to fix her? Or will you be the calm, strong, empathetic, masculine man who can handle her realness without flinching? She is subconsciously asking, can you handle this? Can you handle me? Concrete examples. You know, it's funny, I project this really confident image at work, but I'm actually a little nervous about X upcoming event. I've always been a bit of a secret nerd about Y niche hobby. Most people think it's weird, so I don't usually talk about it. She might share a brief personal story about a past struggle, a family dynamic, or a deeply held personal dream. The bottom line, if she moves past the safe, superficial conversation to reveal something authentic, personal, and slightly vulnerable about herself, she is actively, willingly inviting you deeper. She is offering you a key. That is step 2. Step number 3, the intense resonance check, the decisive moment. Do not fail. This is the final, most critical, and most often failed step of the dance. Immediately after she probes you, and immediately after she offers her own strategic reveal, she will intently, almost unnervingly, and silently watch your reaction. Her focus on you in this moment will be absolute. She is performing a resonance check. The potent psychology. This is where 99% of nice guys fail catastrophically. They get uncomfortable with her vulnerability and they immediately change the subject to something lighter. Or they go into clumsy fix-it mode and start offering unsolicited, often condescending advice. The high-value, attractive man she desires does neither. She is looking for one thing, and one thing only in this moment: calm, centered, empathetic, masculine strength. She wants to see, with her own eyes, that her vulnerability doesn't scare you, that it doesn't make you weak, and that you can hold that emotional space for her without crumbling or trying to take it over. Your reaction in this moment tells her if you are a boy or if you are a man. How to pass this critical test. Hold strong, warm, unwavering eye contact. Do not look away. Do not get flustered. Listen. Pause. Then validate the feeling, not the problem. Do not say, "Oh, you should do this." Instead, say with a calm, understanding nod, "That sounds like that was really tough." Or, "I can see why you're so passionate about that. That's really cool." Subtly relate, don't one-up. You might briefly share a related but smaller experience to show you understand, but you must quickly, skillfully return the focus back to her. The bottom line: if you see her probe your character, then reveal a piece of her own, and then watch you with that intense, expectant, almost breathless gaze. And you meet it with calm, unwavering, empathetic strength. Her attraction for you will skyrocket. This entire 3-step dance is the one thing. It is her subconscious, high-stakes audition process, and her very participation in it is the clearest, most undeniable sign she wants you badly. So there it is. It is not one single gesture. It is the entire elegant, profound sequence: the probe, the reveal, and the resonance check. This is the qualification dance. This is the one thing she does. the conversational pattern she engages in, only when she is seriously, genuinely considering you as a potential romantic partner. And your power move, now that you possess this knowledge, is not just to recognize this dance, but to masterfully, confidently lead it. When you feel her probe your character, you answer with depth, with authenticity, with passion. When she reveals her vulnerability, you meet it with unshakable, empathetic, masculine strength. When she checks for your resonance, you give her that calm, confident, understanding gaze that non-verbally communicates, "I get it, and I'm not going anywhere. You are safe with me." By masterfully passing these tests, by leading this dance with confidence, you prove to her subconscious mind that you are the high-value, emotionally strong man she was secretly hoping to find. You move from being just another candidate to being the obvious, undeniable choice. She wants you badly if she consistently, willingly engages you in the qualification dance. 1. The deep probe. She moves from what to why, seeking to understand your character. The strategic reveal. She offers a piece of her own vulnerability as a test of your strength. The intense resonance check. She intently, silently, watches your reaction to her vulnerability, looking for calm, empathetic strength. This is the unspoken, powerful game of attraction played out in conversation. In the comments section below, I want you to share your experience. What is the most powerful or insightful probe question a woman has ever asked you that instantly made you realize she was seriously, genuinely interested? Let's build a powerful library of these undeniable tells for the entire community. Your story can be another man's aha moment. If this video just gave you a master key, a profound new way to decode conversations with women, share it. Help other good men understand the dance so they can stop fumbling in the dark. For more forbidden knowledge on psychology, attraction, and becoming a man who doesn't just participate in the dance of seduction, but confidently, masterfully leads it, make sure you have absolutely obliterated that subscribe button and have activated all notifications. Your mastery of the unspoken language begins now. Go out there and watch for the dance.